Before you plan another Jamaica trip, answer me this. Did you know there's a species native to this island that's been living here for over 2 million years? Yeah, you heard that right. 2 million years. These creatures were here long before humans ever set foot on Jamaica. I'm talking about crocodiles, and I just visited a sanctuary in St. Thomas, Jamaica, where over 40 of them call home. Right now, I'm standing in the middle of what used to be an 18th century sugarcane plantation called the Holland Estate. Welcome to the Holland Bay Crocodile Sanctuary, home to more than 40 crocodiles of all sizes. And here's the best part, it's completely free to visit.
It's not an attraction, it's a sanctuary.
Okay.
The idea is to try and educate people about not only just conservation, but also the wildlife that lives in these particular areas, like the wetland, coastal wetland areas. And also the need to protect this particular species of animal, which is the American crocodile, because it's not only native to Jamaica, it is our national animal. And
them call it American crocodile?
It is the American crocodile.
Okay.
It hasn't been reclassified yet. They have different populations in the Caribbean basin, like Central America, North and South America, and Florida.
Okay.
But these animals, they're finding differences. Over the years, we've done genetic work and the rest of it. So we may reclassify eventually to separate subspecies or separate species, break it up. But right now, it's all the American croc.
This sanctuary was built in 2018 and runs completely off-grid. They harvest their own water and generate their own electricity. The enclosures are purpose-built to replicate the crocodile's natural habitat. Everything here is designed with one goal in mind: protecting these incredible animals. Lawrence Henriquez, the founder and administrator, has been involved with crocodiles for over 40 years.
So this is a big enclosure here, big male, and a young male who shouldn't be in there, but he runs around the place. Because there's a hole in the fence which I'm going to repair and start breaking up the middle section. But
so this side to your left is the wild, I mean quote unquote wild, where you
old cane lands. So this goes to the sea, and that goes out to the wetland north, which goes to the big pond to the sea. So you can take the boat when it's cleared and take the boat all the way up and out by the sea and the rest of it. But right now it's a bit blocked. But we have crocs all over. I have a bunch of them living in them here. Might even see one or two shortly.
Do they usually go out to the sea, or they don't go that far?
Oh yeah, they will. They can swim in the sea. They're quite happy in the sea. Not the babies. So there's water all in here. You see, there's a lot of water inside here. We're going to start chopping out the walkways again and all of that.
He knows the crocodiles at the sanctuary by name and personality.
See one here. That's Turbo. Come here, Maxine. Daisy, Maxine, you'll see, and then there's a couple other females. Come to us. Where's Landui and Serena? Serena's the one-eyed old crocodile. She's up and down when she's ready.
He explained that crocodiles in Jamaica have been having a rough time. Habitat loss and illegal killings have pushed these animals to the edge of survival.
Okay, Kim. She's pretty rough. Come on.
Wait, so she's the one who doesn't like the guy?
Yeah, she don't like him. I'm gonna move you.
No, I need to move. Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, no, she can't be.
Then Lawrence debunked some myths, like that aggressive, hostile behavior we associate with crocodiles. Turns out, it's actually a defense mechanism. It only happens when humans interfere with them in ways we shouldn't. Think about it. If someone came stomping into your home uninvited, you'd probably react defensively too. Crocodiles are just protecting themselves and their space. The sanctuary operates as a multi-purpose facility. It's not just a place to house crocodiles.
In the snakes. Can we have yellow snakes here too?
Let's see.
Yellow snakes in here. Yeah, you seen yellow snakes? Jamaican yellow snakes, the yellow balls? They're endemic. So they're even, because they're only found on this island, they're even more. This is the smaller one. The bigger one is the one.
That's the small one?
That's the smaller one.
Yeah.
She was Indian.
The Indian side there.
Yeah. This is the
And
smaller
the
one.
smaller one is the last one.
Yeah.
That's my gosh.
They have a defensive system as well. They have a gland at the tail, and they produce a substance which is not exactly the most pleasant in the world.
But it doesn't poison you. It
Not
just
poison, but stinks.
a sting. Okay, okay.
They work directly with organizations and people across the island to rescue, recover, and rehabilitate crocodiles. Some are hatchlings, some are mature adults, some come in injured, displaced, or rescued from dangerous situations. He explained that crocodiles are scattered along Jamaica's southern coastline. Sometimes they end up in places where they could be dangerous to themselves or to people. That's when the sanctuary steps in to relocate them safely.
She's still in the nesting cycle. So she thinks that
She's still protecting?
she's still protecting. But normally they come out of it quite quickly, but some don't. She's not out of it yet. She's like a horse.
How long does it usually take?
3 months in the ground. The whole season is quite long. They start mating around December, getting together, January. The eggs take about 6 weeks to develop inside, and then the female will dig the hole and lay the eggs, and then you've got about 88 to 90 days on average under ideal conditions. So it's about 3 months. So you're looking at four or five. You're looking at about a 5 months from like reproduction takes place to development of eggs and then incubation. About
Okay.
5 months.
But here's the thing. The goal isn't to lock these animals away forever. The goal is to educate communities so that crocodiles can stay in their natural environment instead of being destroyed out of fear or misunderstanding. On the day I visited, Mother Nature had other plans. The rain came down hard and my visit got cut short.
We get rain out of the crocodile sanctuary. So we can leave before we get too bunny.
When it's raining, they tend to come up out of the water.
So we're on our way back out to the main road from the sanctuary. Hopefully the car can make it. Where's the Kimberly? We'll make it.
No man, God is on our side. We're gonna be fine.
Okay, very good.
But even in that limited time, I learned more about crocodiles than I ever thought possible. Before this trip, crocodiles were just scary movie monsters to me. After spending time at the sanctuary and seeing these animals up close, I have nothing but respect. I understand their role in the ecosystem. I know what to do if I ever encounter one. And most importantly, I get why protecting them matters so much. Lawrence made it crystal clear. The sanctuary is safe. You're not going to get hurt by any person or any animal. The whole point is to expose people to this species and show them the kind of environment these animals actually live in.
How can you tell though when a pair isn't working?
The female keeps away from him and she doesn't use the water a lot and all of that. She tends to circle. She tends to, there's water all in here. You come around and see it. But she tends to circle.
She just don't want him.
No, he's not hurting her. But he was a captive animal as well. I got him from St. James, from Animal Farm in Anchovy, and gave him a small one. There she is. She's grumpy.
She is. What's her name?
So, Kimberly.
This is hi Kimberly.
Turbo is in here somewhere. Yeah, Turbo's in here.
I see the eyes like bulging and going back in.
She blinking?
Yeah, she's blinking. Turbo! That's Turbo. See? The head? That's Turbo. He knows she's up here, so she's not coming to see.
You can enjoy yourself, learn about the sanctuary, see the animals up close, and walk away with knowledge that most people will never have. This is about education, awareness, and protecting a species that's been part of Jamaica for millions of years. I connected with Kim from Kamasa Travel Services to set up my visit. If you want to experience this yourself, reach out to Kim or check out the sanctuary's Instagram page. They're super welcoming to visitors who genuinely want to learn. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever visited a place that completely changed how you thought about wildlife or conservation? Drop a comment below and let me know. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember to respect the creatures that were here long before we ever showed up.